Good day, everyone, and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar. My name is Nenad, and today our standard session recap. If you see that I am experiencing some problems, for example, I suddenly disappear, just wait and I will try to reconnect because the software has been acting weird lately and there might be some kick outs. So just be patient. If you see that I disappear suddenly, and usually in a couple of minutes I will come again, okay? So just to let you know. So session recap, 20th of November 2017, and today we will deal with Euro dollar, Pound dollar, Australian dollar, Dollar CAD, and Pound yen. As always, before we start, standard is disclaimer explaining that CFD and Forex trading and Forex are leveraged products and can result in losses. This presentation and the video is for informational and educational purposes only, and the video is part of the admiralmarkets.co website, not the part of .co.uk website. On this web address, you can read a full risk disclosure. Now, why do we trade with Admiral Markets UK Ltd? It has best index offerings if you'd like to trade equities indices. This is the spot, and definitely STP, order execution, straight through processing. If you're not sure what the STP means, just visit my blog on Admiral Markets website, and you will see basically what are the differences between various brokers. I did a blog about it, so I think that after reading it, you should be clear basically what is about different brokers, ECN, STP, ECN plus STP. This is the link, okay, and I think that you will find information useful. So this is me. As always, patience is the key to trading success. Rules and setup for our session recap. Give price a breathing room. Enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's an agreement with your system. I call it POC or buffer zone. Also use scaling in if you wish, but don't forget that you do your own trade and money management. It's very important that you understand the difference when you make a trade and when you manage a trade. It's very important that you know how to manage your trade, because sometimes your trade might be in a good profit, but suddenly, well, because you're trading and we are all trading intraday, we might see basically some rejections, but you need to manage your trades. We take only one position per listed pair. It's either positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable. That is why we are focused on the first touch. Positional trades are trend trades, alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels are traded independently of any position. So if you see that I made a scalp trade or a breakout trade, have in mind that these trades are traded independently, okay? Independently of any position. That's important to understand, okay? Now, also, what is important is, depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pips, but not less. So usually, if you see that price is moving your direction, then, well, you can leave the trade going, but try to protect your profits. If you see that market is unable to break through resistance or go through support. So that is why you definitely want to secure at least 20 pips. Session recaps are setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention to my Twitter updates. Have in mind that scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. And all these trades are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. Add these levels to your system. Pay attention to trend. So you might find other trend-based entries. And the term pips pool, it is the maximum available number of pips you could have made on recap entries. So past week results, session recap results from Monday till Wednesday. And of course, from Wednesday till Friday, we have our live trading session. Euro dollar positional trade was a loss, 35 pip loss. Pound dollar, 50 pip possible. Australian dollar, 80 pip possible. Dollar yen, the trade of the week. 25 pips on a first position and the breakout to downside second position 90 pips. Pound yen positional trade either 20 or minus 30. So total pips pool 180 to 230. I will show you what happened previous week, and yes, now let's see what happened during the previous week. Euro dollar. Well, we had a possible buy, but it went actually not from the spot I predicted. It went a little bit, it went higher. It didn't make a pullback. So the sell position was initiated, but it wasn't good because it only made 10 pips in profit. I mean, 10 pips is really nothing. So this was a loss, at least for me, because price went violently up, hitting through my stop loss, and this was basically a losing trade. Here, euro dollar went up, and never came back down, so this was a loser. Pound dollar. Pound dollar was, of course, winning trade. Also, a very good setup. 32.20, 31.20, we had a sell. The price came exactly to my POC zone and then straight down, 50 pip possible rejection. So pound dollar was a good one. Okay, so it completely negated the loss on euro dollar, and it even made more pips. Australian dollar, we had two possible positions, and of course sell position also came in profits. I was thinking that also Australian dollar could have been the trade of the week. It could have been easily the trade of the week, because you can see here it dropped from the POC zone. Okay, it continued to drop towards the TP, and this was like 80 pips on Australian dollar, and it's good because the range, the ATR of Australian dollar is not much. We will see what the ATR of 14 is, but it's usually around 60 pips, so 80 possible pips. Dollar yen, the trade of the week, we had a buy position. It was not a big buy because it went only like 30 pips in profit, 25, 30 pips. And then it dropped, and I said, watch for 4-hour daily one close. Okay, here you see what happened after the close below 113.28. Sell towards these levels. Every of these levels has been hit. Every single of these levels has been hit, and dollar yen was the trade of the week. Pound yen is, well, this could have been something in between. It could have been a loser or a winner. Mostly, I don't know. I said sell here during the webinar. Price went down below the region, below the zone here. You see, it didn't make it straight at 148.85. It went up, and then it went down. So originally, it could have made like 25, 30 pips. Then it reversed, then dropped again. This was the range. Basically, pound yen, a big range on pound yen. So this could have been either a winner or a seller, depending how you managed it. But even if these two were actually losers, 3 of these trades compensated much, and basically this could have been a total pip pool. So anywhere from 10 to 50%, if you made something of it, still good. Free pips and good setups during very volatile week. Okay. Now today, basically, we have another, well, it's some sort of rangy day, not much of price action. I personally traded only 2 setups today. Pound dollar that I closed for 28 pips. And although I think it could still go more to the upside, I still have some slight positions, very small, running because I scaled out of my initial position on pound dollar long. And I had a loss on dollar yen of some 30 pips. So basically, I'm sitting at break even today. But still, I see some of setups possibly that we could exploit. Mostly thinking about euro dollar. Oh, this is typo for stop loss. Sorry, I just saw what the stop loss is for this one. Yeah, I mean, this is a big stop loss. It should say 1670. Yeah, 1670 is the stop loss for this one. So this is what I think it could happen on the euro dollar. Possible buy around 1715, stop 1670, TP 1860. Then if we see a sell, it could come from this zone here, 1860 stop loss, 1890 and 1750. Yeah, I will show the screen. Angel is saying, I really can find words to thank you and Chris for your support. Angel is saying, thank you very much. You're welcome, Angel. We are very, very glad to help you. And yes, thank you for your great comments. Of course, we are there to support you. Now, the question is, what will euro dollar do? Euro dollar is, as I say, in a ranging mode. So let me just quickly open the chart for you. Okay, euro dollar. This is it. Now we're moving to euro dollar. And the template, give me a few seconds. Okay, this one. Okay, so euro dollar 1 hour chart. We need to go with a 1 hour chart here. You see, it's effectively an uptrend, but we are seeing a slight of a bigger pullback on 1 hour chart, because from this spot, you see, this was basically a break of this inverted head and shoulders here. You can also place a few trend lines here. You see, price broke through this level, bang, retested it, and went upwards. So what I see here is just, well, a retracement, and I think that euro dollar is still being bought on dips. I mean, sometimes price action can fool us to actually think that it will reverse, but my opinion is, well, at this point, it looks like buying the dip. Okay, buying the dip. Now, the reason why I want to go long at 1715 zone, okay, is basically, you see here, it's 61.8. It will be below daily L5. It's also weekly L3. Give a slight pullback here, and basically we should see the rejection. There was historical buying from this spot. Okay, so this was like bullish advance. It looks like 3 white soldiers pattern in the history, but you can see it here how they are basically rejecting, consolidating here, then break out above this zone. So I think at least we could make some nice pips here around 1715. Ilya is asking for the indicator. Ilya, I need to find an email and I will reply. As soon as I finish with webinar, I will reply. Okay, yes, just after I finish the webinar, I will look through emails and find email and reply. If I forgot to, of course, reply, you guys, no problem. So you see it's 61.8 here, big here, drop and possible spike there. So I hope that it will go here towards our zone, but it's already touching the zone. You see it already went down, so it could drop and then, yeah, I missed this one, but it could drop again and go up. Let's see. I mean, it's still like end of day, but there is a possibility euro will drop more and then we will be in the zone for a buy trade. Of course, 1860 is strong, very strong resistance. We have a weekly H3. We also have previous swing high. So no matter what, this could give us some pips initially at the touch of the zone. So I'm watching for this. Okay, so I'm watching for this one. And that is euro dollar. Pound dollar, as I said today, I made some pips on pound dollar. It was not big 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 trend today because price is moving up and down, up and down. There is no clear side, although we had a bullish trend during a London session. Now during New York session, pound is retreating. So what I was thinking is to buy again, of course, around 31.85. I want to buy it again with stop loss 31.40, with TP 33.30, with a sell around 33.30, stop loss 33.65, TP 32.70. So my primary trade for the pound dollar now is 31.85, although I still have a running position on the pound dollar from today. It was a scaled trade. I basically scaled out, securing 28 pips. Now I still have 28 pips as a stop loss. So if I hit a stop loss on pound dollar, I will be at break even for pound dollar. But as I say, 31.85 will be a new buy if I don't see further price action to the upside, because for me this is uptrend and it's very clear that there is ascending scallop. You see this one, J-shaped letter. Okay, I will add this tool. So this J-shaped letter here, let me, you see, J-shaped letter, and it comes from this spot. Okay, so this is ascending scallop, and definitely, in my opinion, I always need to say in my opinion, pound dollar is in a big uptrend. The thing now is that we might see maybe a slight pullback lower, but if I don't win more on this trade that I'm currently in on my live account, I will go long here, guys. It's weekly support. Now I will show you why. Here. Daily L3, ATR pivot point. Also, if you plot Fibonacci from this spot, this spot, this spot, you will see levels. I don't need to do it now because I already know. So this is a strong zone. You also have an EMA here, EMA 89, and this is also weekly L1. Usually when you see a price consolidating between L1 and H1 and breaking above, you see a good trading opportunity. For example, today on my Telegram forum, I made a dollar-yen short trade within the zone. I will show it hit stop loss, but then another trade setup that I made on pound dollar had profits. This pound dollar setup was also based on, of course, my Camarilla MACD, but here it was a retest of this daily H3 and weekly H1, guys. This is important for you to understand. A retest of these levels usually gives instant pips. I mean, at least if you're following my method of trading. So it's very, very important for you to understand that weekly H1 and weekly L1 regarding Camarillas are consolidation levels, and price usually consolidates. I don't particularly like Monday and Friday for trading. Monday because it's still like there is no trend. Friday because there is profit taking, but usually price can make some irrational moves on during Monday, because after profit taking on Friday there is another accumulation on Monday. Then, you know, market phases, accumulation, distribution, markup, and so on. So today we had definitely some distribution on dollar yen, but it went other way. I still think the dollar yen could be sold, of course, but you know, it's Monday, so Monday can have some irrational moves. Ilya is asking, is this cup with handle? Well, Ilya, cup with handle is at this point. This is cup with handle. This one, you see? This is cup with handle. I will mark it for you. So until this point, this is cup with handle, you see? like a coffee, you see, cup with handle. But here, if you see this one now, this is ascending scallop, because this handle here has already broken to the upside. So this is the difference between the ascending scallop and cup with handle. Until this point here, it was a scallop. It was a cup with handle. Until this point here. Here, I will make it now. So here, this was cup with handle. From this point, ascending scallop. Because it already broke through this one. You see the difference? Yes, the cup can be a part of scallop. If it goes up, then yes, like in this example. So I will go along, guys. Whatever. So should be able to see my screen, guys. I just reconnected. Okay, so here we are proceeding with the webinar. Okay, we'll take some extra time. So as you can see here, Australian dollar just confirmed that, yeah, it works fine. So yeah, guys, I'm telling you, there is some problem with this software, but it doesn't matter. I'm always there to solve it if something happens. So, well, thank you for staying here with me. I see that no one left. This is good. So Australian dollar, guys, 75.80 sell position, 76.10 stop TP, 75.20 possible buy, 75.15 stop, 74.90 TP, 75.80. Let me just give you quick setups, and then I will show you the screen just in case something happens again and you're not able to see. Dollar CAD 27.20 buy, stop 26.80, TP 28.60, sell 28.60, stop 29.10, TP 27.75. So please grab your screens. And pound yen 148.50, stop 148.10, TP 149.90. Sell is 149.90, stop loss 150.25, and TP is 149.20. Okay, so you see a lot of setups. Now let me just give you the chart quickly. I hope that we will not see any disconnects. So Australian dollar 75.80. Yes, I will sell dollar yen again, but I will tell you just after I finish this. Ilya, yeah, I mean there is dollar yen. I lost also short dollar yen, but I made some nice pips on pound dollar. So basically, dollar yen was a loss, pound dollar was good. So that is, yeah. So here, Australian dollar 75.80, clear POC zone here. You see daily H3, EMA 89. Now if you put a Fibonacci retracement from this spot to this spot, you see it's 61.8 and it's order block. So I will short this if it gets there. 75.15 is a buy position all the way down to ATR projection low. If you open 4-hour time frame, we will also see that it's very close to weekly L3, a lot of support coming in from this zone and also historical buyers. So that is why, you see, that is why basically I see a big, possible a big spike from this zone. I mean, it's not big literally because you see the ATR is 50 pips, but we could see some 50 pips, possibly 60, maybe 70 from this zone. So let's see what will happen first. Now, next setup is dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is now having also some nice uptrend that is also initiated by a retest and breakout of this inverted head and shoulders. You see inverted head and shoulders. Inverted head and shoulders here. Here. Inverted head and shoulders. Bang. This is breakout. Then I'm here again. So retest and a possible continuation. Now the reason why I want to go long, yeah, no sound again. I know, guys, this happens from time to time, but I am there to quickly solve the problem. I will need to call the support on GoToWebinar again to tell me what the problem is with the software. But here, I will explain here. 27.20 is a buy position, guys, because if it retraces, if it will be, you see, a retest of this support here. So retest of this support, and it is inverted head and shoulders support. You see, bang, up. So it could be that it will come down and make a retest here. You see, of this zone here. And sell is 28.60. Yes, 28.60. Watch this. Previous W, then break out to the downside, retest, making this very important zone. And also here 28.40, WH5 and 28.60. Ilya is saying we should sell shares of Cisco, bad software. Well, yeah, I know, Ilya, a lot of people are having problems, but I don't know really. This is what Ilya is saying. Yeah, you see, yeah, there are some problems, definitely. I really don't know why, but it might actually, it happens from time to time, you know. It's technology, of course. It's not like we can do something about it. But I'm there to solve it, guys. We need to be ready to act. Whatever happens, you know that I won't let you down. Pound yen, position buy, 148.50, 148.10, 149.90, sell here. Okay, why pound yen? Because, guys, today you saw some movement on dollar yen to the upside. Definitely it's because of the equities. So I still think, you see, this is supported. A lot of supports coming here, is coming here. And yes, on 1 hour time frame, you can see basically that it could be another retest of this zone. This is range now. It looks like a bearish range, but everything is being bought. Whenever it drops, it's being bought. On daily time frame, it's still upside. You see, it's still up on daily. So 1 hour is, well, we need to, well, act accordingly. A lot of support here. You see a lot of support. 148.50 daily H3 here and there. And 149.90, guys. This is where I would sell. Definitely I would sell here. I'm not saying that it cannot come here and sell from daily H5. So pay attention to daily H5 too. Yes, because this is also where we could sell it. But also here. You see? This is where I see a possible sell. So pay attention to that. So here, possible sell. There is also possible sell. And here is a possible buy. Now, regarding dollar yen. Well, today, you see, 4 hour very, very bearish. And I still think it could reject. So I'm paying attention to this level now. Maybe I will sell it during Asia session or early Asian session. Pay attention to these guys. I mean, this is where I could possibly sell. But if I do, the only thing I can update it is on Telegram at this point. But yes, this is what I do. I might do. Because I see that this is downtrend. The only thing where I could say this could mean another uptrend is breakout of this zone here. Today I sold it from this spot here, okay, but it continued pushing up. Although pound dollar was listening, dollar yen didn't listen. So yeah, this could be like possibly profit taking, guys, because there is Thanksgiving Day in US. Ilya, yeah, Forex market is okay to trade. I mean, why not? Forex, you can trade. During London session, there will be some movement. But you need to cut on your ATR targets. So if you see that the target, that the ATR is 74 pips, just go for 20 pips during Thanksgiving, and it should be fine. So whenever there is a big holiday, you need to cut on the ATR projections. And instead of grabbing 30, 40, 50 pips, go with scalp swings. 10, 15 pips is good. See, that is my point. Always adapt to market conditions, guys. Next is let's see. Question 113.40. Is it good place to sell? Ilya, yes, of course, but I'm not sure that it will get that higher. Robert is asking Telegram. Please send me an email. Robert, please send me an email. tarantulafx@gmail.com, and I will explain regarding Telegram, of course. Just send me an email. Gold. Angel is asking about gold. Yes, guys, gold. This is gold. And also, Andre, I'm using, indeed, overlay on a daily time frame, the overlay of weekly time frame. Yes, on 1 hour time frame, it's weekly and daily, and on 4 hour, it's monthly and weekly. So yes, indeed. Yeah, you see, this could be the reason why dollar-yen went up. Jonat is saying there is a manipulation on gold today. It could be, and this is the reason why dollar-yen went up. You see, because gold and dollar-yen are negatively correlated. You can always use other markets tool, very good, guys, tool. It's called correlation. So basically, it's an expert advisor. So here, correlation matrix, so you can actually see. Yeah, you see, let me just quickly move. Let me quickly move it so you can actually see it. The correlation, you can add gold here and see dollar-yen, gold minus 61 daily time frame. Wow, this is big negative correlation. Yes, even higher on intraday time frames. So that is the reason, guys, why dollar-yen went up. And Ilya, this is the reason why you also lost dollar-yen trade, because of this negative correlation. See, big drop. But I will be selling dollar-yen again. Of course I will. Because I really think that it could go down, and it should go more to the downside. Yeah, so for gold, Angel, just try to, if you want to go long, this could be the spot to go long. Have in mind, this could be a counter trend trade, a lot of support, and even then, if it stops there, you will have another trend line. And try to target 1283.46 for starters. Dollar-yen, I'm really thinking about selling it again. Despite my loss, I only lost 1%. It's nothing, so I already made it up with pound-dollar trade. So I'm thinking about opening one more trade here, selling it from this spot, guys. Really, I'm very tempted to go into a short trade, probably here at the top of the ATR, and I think at least it should drop here for some 30 pips, and if it goes down, if it breaks this weekly L1, guys, it needs to break weekly L1. There is no other way. Only then it will reach these levels, but only if it breaks weekly L1. So if I sell it from here, I will be watching these Camarilla levels. Definitely, guys. That is what I see. Stop loss would be 112.95, 10 pips above daily H4, and that will be my final short trade. If this level is taken out, then I need to see how next day will happen. But this is what I could possibly sell. This looks tempting. And yeah, Ilya is saying they want to celebrate a long Dow Jones. Oh, well, yeah, probably, maybe. For selling the gold, yeah, if you want to sell gold, Angel and everyone who is trading gold, I will quickly see. let me just, okay, I will remove all these fibs. Yeah, consolidation, 4-hour big candle. So you need to, I don't know when this candle will stop, but definitely, yes, 1283 could be a place to sell, indeed, Angel, because you have monthly level here. You have this was the order block for long trades, but still, previous stop. It's indeed close to previous order block. So yes, I think this zone could be good to sell into. Yes, I think yes, Angel, 1283. I think you can sell it from this spot, indeed. But it really needs to have a pullback. Now it went too much to the downside, but it needs to have a pullback. If you remember my previous gold analysis, I told you to go long, so you probably made some profits on going long on gold. The question regarding GBP New Zealand, again, GBP pairs are going up, another ascending scallop here, and I think also buying the dip is okay, but for some short-term sells, watch these levels. Weekly H3, monthly H3, both between 95, 65, and 85. This could be a good place to go short if it goes up, but it needs really, it needs 100 pips to go up, then it could be a short trade. Okay, few more questions. New Zealand dollar. Yeah, still downtrend. Now, guys, this was the place to go short. Previous order block. Watch these order blocks, guys. Watch these order blocks. How good they are. Order block, and rejection. So yes, this is a short. And if it breaks 68.00, it will probably touch 67.80 and 67.70. So pay attention to those levels too. Okay, because it could actually break and it should hit these levels. So yes, even according to my Camarilla MACD, this was a 4-hour short trade here. Yes. So this was everything for today, guys. I hope that market will listen to us. Of course, try to basically protect your profits once you are in a trade. So once you're in a trade, just protect your profits, especially if you see that market is either going nowhere, cannot break support or resistance, or if you see that volatility is too big and the market is not heading straight your way. So these, I will roll the slides again, and then we can call it a day. So euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, dollar CAD, and pound yen. Thank you, guys. Thank you for excellent comments. Everyone, Albert, Sultan, Arlie, Samuel, Yonat, Ilya, and all others, Jimmy, John, a lot of good comments. Thank you, guys. Yeah, you know, I'm there with you. We'll always support you, and we'll give you best possible setups. And yeah, I think that just follow what I do and you should be fine. Thank you, guys. Cheers. And as always, trade safe. Talk to you soon.